Hello, everyone. This is Karriem Kanston, and I'm coming to you live, saying hello and seeing how you're doing. And listen, we're here talking about being encouraged in any situation, and we've been doing a series in reference to uh, being encouraged in any situation, and let you all know that listen, we all need to be encouraged. I don't know about you, but I need to be encouraged also. So listen, my name is Kareem Kanson. I'm here talking to you, just trying to encouraging you and motivating you to be encouraged in any situation. Listen, I want to start off by giving you all a free opportunity to get this book called Being Encouraged. Um, in the Lord from Carlene Pierce. So listen, click on that link that's in this post and please get this free book. Listen, it's free. You can download it, and with that, we are also giving away our 365-day daily devotional book. It's called Walk Through the Doors That God Has Opened for You. All right. And so listen, click on this link, get this download right now. But listen, we want to encourage folks and let them know that be all right. And so I've been doing a series about being encouraged in any situation. And I've been posting topics about debt, about mission, about purpose, and really encouraging people um, to let them know that just because you went through something doesn't mean that you give up on yourself. All right. Just because you went through something doesn't mean that you give up on yourself. And so listen, I am here to encourage you and to motivate you to move towards your destiny. I don't know what you're facing. I don't know what you're going through right now, but how many people know that we need to be encouraged? How many people know that other people need to be encouraged also? And so I'm here to encourage you and motivate you. And so today's topic is about being encouraged in any situation, but taking courage. Taking courage. How many people, thank you for that thumbs up. How many people need to take courage? How many people need to be encouraged because you're facing something that you don't know what to do about it? But listen, let me tell you something. As I posted many topics, posted many videos about being encouraged in any situation. Listen, I don't know about you, but I need to be encouraged every single day. And I need to be encouraged multiple times during the day. And so, listen, I am Kareem Kanston. I'm the encourager, and I'm here to motivate you and inspire you. And so, today's topic is about being encouraged in any situation with a focus on you need to take courage. All right. So, what do you need to take courage about? What do you need to take courage about? What things have you put on hold uh, in your life, but you still want to accomplish? Also, what is in your way? What is stopping you from putting dreams and passion and things in place? What is those? What are those obstacles? What is those things that's holding you back to move forward? Let me tell you something. You need to look at your future and your vision and your destiny and say, listen, I am going to remove all these obstacles right now. I was listening to a speaker not too long ago, and he said, what if there was no obstacles in your life? What would you do? And so I pose that question to you. What if there were no obstacles currently in your life? What would you do? Would you do the same thing that you're doing today? All right. Would you do the same thing that you're doing this second? Or would you move towards your destiny? So what are those obstacles that are standing in your way? What are those things that are holding you back? And so listen, tonight's topic is about take courage. Right? And so I'm here to motivate you and inspire you to move towards your destiny. And so you need to take courage about your destiny. You need to be encouraged today, this second, this minute, this hour, and tomorrow, and next week, and next month. and this year and years upon years, that you shall reach your destiny. All right. And so, listen, I want to share a story with you all. And there's a story in the number one selling book, the Bible, in Mark chapter 6, verses 40, 45 to 51. And the story centers around Jesus walking on water. All right. It's a well known story. People have talked about it many times, read about it. But listen, in this story, the servant, the greatest servant, Jesus, talks to his disciples and said, take courage. So today, I want to tell you to take courage in your life. Take courage in your situation. Take courage and be encouraged that everything's going to be all right. Right. And so, listen, in verse 50 of Mark 6, uh, Jesus says to his disciples that were in the boat while he's walking on water, right? They were screaming out to him. And he says, take courage. What is it that you need to take courage about? What obstacle, what failure, what issue that you're facing right now that you need to take courage about? What are those things that are holding you back right now that you need some encouragement? And I tell everybody, listen, my name is Karriem Kanston. I'm the encourager. I'm here to motivate you and inspire you to move towards your destiny. And so, listen, also in the link that we posted is a link where you could get a free download to a book, which is titled Be Encouraged in the Lord. So listen, what do you need to take courage about? So let me just tell you something. Point number one tonight is about being encouraged. All right. You have to be encouraged right now. And so point number one is that you need to be alone. Right. You need to be alone. You have to be alone sometimes in order for you to get some clarity. All right. And so listen, in this story about Jesus walking on water, the great servant of them all, right? In verse 46, it talked about that he actually was taking a leave, and he went up to the mountain to pray, and he had to be alone. And so I want to encourage you today and let you know that you sometimes need to be alone, and you have to encourage yourself, get away from the noise, get away from the drama, get away from all those things that you're facing, and then you have to press forward. So get away. Don't wait around to the next day or the next minute, but just get away. All right. And so listen, you have to be alone. You have to press forward towards your destiny, towards your victory, and you have to say enough is enough for being around foolish stuff. All right. I talked about failure. I gave 6 parts to it. And in one of the points, I said that, listen, you have to change your environment. You have to say to yourself, listen, I need to change my environment so I can get my head on straight, so I can move forward and reach my destiny. So point number one is that you need to be alone. All right. There are just some things you can't be around anymore. There are some people you cannot be around anymore because you have to get your mind straight. You have to get your situation straight. And listen, I want to let you know that be encouraged today. All right. Be encouraged that things are going to work out. Point number 2 is that you have to be a servant. All right. You have to be a servant. And in this story about Jesus walking on water in Mark 6, he was walking on water, but he told them, listen, get in a boat and go across the lake and I'll meet you there. Right. And so he was walking on water. His disciples, right, screamed out to him and say, listen, what's going on? And listen, is it you? Right. And so they said, hey, Jesus, please help us. And right. So he had to be the servant of his disciples. And so he said to them, take courage. So I tell you today, take courage. I tell you today, be encouraged. I tell you today that Don't give up. Listen, share this video, share this link with somebody, right? Share these points with someone. All right. Let people know that they could be encouraged in their situation. And they don't have to wait until somebody to tell them to be encouraged, but they can encourage themselves. All right. And so point number 2 is that you have to be a servant. And so that means that you should be sharing this with somebody. You should be sharing these points and telling someone that, listen, man, there's somebody that is talking about being encouraged about your situation. I posted 6 parts about being encouraged in failure, and you might want to check those out, right? And so you have to say to yourself that, listen, yes, I'm going to encourage myself, but I also want to be a servant and encourage other people. What have you been through that you would encourage somebody about? What testimony can you tell somebody about how you got over, how you been through something, or someone told you some bad news and you said you didn't say anything, but how about you reach out to that person? How about you tell them that it's going to be all right? Yes, what you might be facing is a tough thing to go through, but you have to say to somebody, I am going to serve you and I'm going to encourage you today about that situation. And so listen, my mission, my purpose in life is to encourage people to move forward, to reach their destiny, to reach their purpose, to continue to do the great things in life and start doing the stuff that is keeping you away from your purpose. All right. So point 1 was that, listen, you need to be alone. Point 2 is that you need to be a servant. And point 3 is that you need to be encouraged. You're probably saying, listen, that's the topic about this, but we all need to be encouraged. And so you need to be encouraged. And I don't know about you, but many of days I need to encourage myself. Every day I need to encourage myself, and I do encourage myself. So be encouraged, right? Encourage yourself to be the best you can be and take hold of your destiny and stop robbing yourself and stop looking in the past and look towards the future. Because when the second comes up, the future is already here, is in your present. And so you need to say to yourself, I'm going to be encouraged. That's point number 3, right? So just like, here in this story in Mark chapter 6 about Jesus walking on water and how he actually told his disciples, take courage. And so I tell you tonight to take courage. Listen, share this with somebody. Share these points, right? Share this video. Tell somebody it's going to be all right. And so, the great servant of them all, Jesus, these disciples were terrified. The wind was blowing. All right, listen, what storm is blowing your life right now? What craziness is blowing in your life right now that you need peace with? What are you facing right now that you need to be encouraged, but you also need to be released from that thing? Think about that, right? And just think about this story about what Jesus did for his disciples. They were terrified, right? And he said, take courage. Take courage. In the storm, take courage. In the trials, take courage. In the issue in your life, in your career, in your business, in your situation, take courage. Be encouraged that the storm is going to end. But you have to encourage yourself. I know so many times we are waiting for somebody else to say it's going to be all right. We're waiting for that phone call from somebody to get us out of this jam. But what if that phone call doesn't happen? You have to encourage yourself. And so just like, the great servant Jesus said, take courage, but also he calmed the storm. How many people need a storm to be calm? Listen, give me a thumbs up about that. Give me a heart or something. Give me some comments, right? How many people need a storm to be calm? How many need a storm to be peaceful? How many need a situation to turn from bad to good? I don't know about you, but There's a lot of people that I talk to that need a situation to turn around. Listen, thank you for those thumbs up. Listen, share this video with people. Listen, this guy named Karriem, you don't have to say my name. This guy on social media or wherever you're watching this video is encouraging people and letting people know that everything's gonna be all right. I know the situation that you're facing is no joke. I know the failure is no joke. I know losing the house or losing a job or losing the business is no joke to go through. I know you might have had a dark day and got depressed, but don't give up on yourself. I'm telling you right now, do not give up on yourself. Thank you for those thumbs up and those hearts and all those things to share. Don't give up on yourself. You have breath in your body right now because you need to be doing your purpose. And you need to be reaching for your destiny. Stop saying that I can't do this. Stop saying that I will never do this. Stop looking at the doom and gloom about something and look at the opportunity. So what something happened to you, you have another chances in life to do something, right? Listen, I was telling the story, my last post in reference to being encouraged and the in-between and how did you start and how did you finish, telling about one of my best friends. Listen, and you all need to look her up. Her name is Tawana Williams. And so she was born with no arms, right? But she did not give up. She didn't say to herself, I'm in a situation, so I'm just going to give up and my life is over. She said, listen, I was born this way and I'm not going to give up on myself and I'm going to press through. And to this day, she's a motivational speaker, right? She ties shoes with her feet, right? She took care of her daughter with her feet. Look her up, Tawana Williams, Unarmed and Dangerous. And she says, you're a person that should have no excuses. You're a person that was born with arms and hands. And what excuse do you have? I didn't make an excuse for myself. I kept pressing forward. So what excuse do you have? You need to take those excuses and throw them in the trash, right? And so listen, I don't know about you, but I am pumped up about this year. I am saying that, I am going and pressing for it. I said I'm going to do certain things in my life. I have a destiny. I have a purpose. And my purpose is to encourage people to move towards their destiny and inspire you. And so that's what I'm doing. And so listen, I don't know what your purpose is. I don't know what your dreams are. I don't know what your future is. I don't know what your vision is. But start doing this thing, ACTION. You should be doing some action. Stop saying you're going to start a business and do it. Stop saying you're going to finish the degree and just do it. Stop saying you're going to pay off your debt and start doing it. Move somewhere, or one day I'm going to live there. Do it, right? Listen, if you haven't tried it, then you never know what's going to work out. Thanks for those hearts. Listen, share this video also. Share these points. Let people know that, listen, we need to be encouraged. You need to wake up every day and say, this is going to be a great day. It could be snowing outside. It could be storming and raining, and still it's going to be a great day. It could be dark where you are right now. Your situation could be dark. The issue might be pressing you down, but this is going to be a great day. I don't care if the bill collector is calling you. Listen, it's still going to be a great day. Be encouraged that there's an opportunity to learn from this issue to move forward. Listen, then don't give up on yourself, and also don't give up on people. I was listening to a man today that got an award, and listen, he's educating people while he's sitting in the wheelchair. So what's your excuse? What's your problem, right? Why can't you move forward? Listen, you got gifts, you got dreams, you have people that you know. Why haven't you done what you said you was going to do? Right? Listen, I'm excited. Listen, I'm just not excited for me. I'm excited for you, because I know that there's somebody that is listening to this information, that is watching this video, that is saying, man, you know what? Karriem, you are telling the truth. Listen, a couple weeks ago, I had a friend call me up and he says, "Man, I haven't talked to you in a long while, but let me tell you something. What you said spoke to me because I said I was going to start this initiative, and you just gave me fire about it. Listen, I'm fired up about your dreams. I'm fired up about your vision. I'm fired up about what you're going to do to make an impact in this life, just not for yourself, but for your family, for your friends, for your community, for your state, for this nation, for this world. Listen, people have dreams that they want to reach, you know, third world country. People want to be philanthropists, right? And you're probably saying, I don't have any money, but that doesn't mean that you can't start doing it now. Ask somebody for their money and start giving it away, right? There's many people that do that and they still make a living. Listen, if you click on that link, there is an opportunity to get this free book called Encourage Yourself in the Lord by my mother-in-law, Karriem. And also, you get a 20% discount from a book that my wife and I wrote called Walk Through the Doors That God Has Opened for You, a 365-day daily devotional. Listen, send me some stuff in the inbox, right? Give me some comments. Email me. You can find me on social media, Karriem Kanston. You can Google me. You can go to my website, KarriemKanston.com. Listen, I am going full force this year. I'm turning over stones. I'm looking for opportunities to encourage people. I'm looking to tell people that, listen, everything is going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Listen, I don't know how else to say it, but don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your passion. If you want to be a great person in a certain area in your life, then start studying those things, right? If you start talking to people that have done things, right? If you want to be a great musician, you're going to have to actually study how to be a great musician, but you're also going to have to practice. And then you're going to have to be around great musicians also. So what obstacles are in your life? You might need to write those down. This is my obstacle. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I have too many people asking me what to do. I have a job. Well, let me tell you something about a job. You should be thankful, one, that you have a job, because there's many people that don't have a job, right? Oh, all right. I don't have a job, but I have a business. You know, my business is keeping me up at night. I'm working too many hours. I'm running a business. I'm also doing a back office. I'm doing 12 hours. Listen, you should be thankful that you have a business. I'm just saying. But you have to find a way how you could grow that business so you don't have to do everything, right? And so, listen, I'm a person that I do business advising, and I help companies to develop their revenue, but also when they're developing their revenue, to actually put employees in place so they don't have to do everything. But stop saying those things that's holding you back. Stop saying can't. Stop saying I wish. Stop saying I will do this. You need to say I can do this. I'm doing it, right? So what that you might have messed up before? So what that you might have started a business and that business failed? So what you went to work for somebody and you didn't like the job? Listen, let me tell you something. Stop looking back. Stop looking back at the failures. Stop looking back at the issues and move forward towards your purpose and your destiny. Enough is enough about beating you up. Let's start talking about your vision and your dreams. Let's start talking about your future, right? And your future is in the next minute. And when this minute is done, your future is now your present. So what are you going to do right now? Listen, you might need to take out a piece of paper or put it in your phone, put it in your computer, write it up. This is the action that I'm going to take. If there was no obstacles in my way, I would start doing this. Listen, I said this before publicly, and I'm going to say it again. Listen, told my wife, listen, I want to live in the Caribbean. No. I will live in the Caribbean, right? And so if I want to do that, that means I need to start taking action now. So you know what? I've been doing research. I've been looking at information, talking to people, friends that live there and have lived there all their life, right? I start thinking about, all right, how do you make that transition when you know certain places, the cost of living is higher than other places? And so listen, I might not live there 12 months out of the year, but I'm gonna live there for, a couple of months because I also like, the mainland of the US also. But listen, doing something about your dreams and your vision, then guess what? They're just, dead dreams and dead vision because you haven't put those things into action. So what are you going to be putting into action right now? Right? Listen, I'm starting a group, it's going to be called the Barnabas Group. And this group is going to be all about encouraging people encouraging other folks, people saying, listen, yes, you might have went through this issue. Yes, you might have messed up in life about this thing, but don't live in the past. I'm tired of living in the past. I have to move towards my future. My destiny is greater than my past, right? And so I also did this topic about failure, and one of the quotes I posted was that failure is an event, is not a person. Listen, be encouraged that your past is in the past and your future is ahead of you. So listen, inbox me, share this video, give these points to people. Listen, let me recap these points again. Today's topic was all about take courage. Being encouraged in any situation, but you have to take courage. All right. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. I don't know about you, but I'm just happy. And so point number one was that you need to be alone. All right. I gave the story about Jesus and him walking on water. In Mark chapter 6, you might want to read that from verse 40. Let's see here. Verses 45 to 51. You can read that story. But listen, you need to take courage. And so you need to be alone sometimes. You probably need to be alone more often than what you're now. So I'm just saying, right? So you need to be a servant. You have to serve other people. It's not you just doing stuff on your own, getting the victories without serving other people is not right. And then number three, you have to be encouraged. Be encouraged in your situation. Be encouraged that even though that you messed up on something, that you need to move forward. Listen, there's a lady named Mrs. Kane, and she talks about moving past your past. And so, I listened to her CD, and she said, listen, man, I was 12 once, but now I'm older. And what happened to me at 12, I'm not going to let live in my current life. So whatever happened to you, you went through in the past, don't allow that thing to live in your future. Don't allow it to live in your today. I'm just saying, I told a story about being born in Queens, New York, being born in the urban environment, being born with some obstacles in my family. But that doesn't mean that I gave up on myself. That doesn't mean that I live in my past, because my future is greater than my past. All right. And so in my today, in my present, I need to be working on my purpose and my destiny. And listen, I'm not going to ask you to put this on the comments, but you can inbox me, send me an email. What is it that you should be working on right now? What dream, what vision, what purpose? Stop saying somebody's holding you back. Stop saying you don't have enough time. All right. Because if you watch 2 hours of TV today, you had enough time to work on your purpose and your vision. All right. If you talked on the phone to somebody that you said, why did I even listen to them? You had time today. Listen, I'll give you this tip. Sometimes I let my phone die on purpose. You know why? Because I need to be alone. I need to get my head straight. I need to get focused. I need to be looking towards my future and my destiny. And sometimes there's too much cloudiness and too much distractions going on. And I have to be so focused because my family is counting on me. My friends are counting on me, my neighborhood and other people. And so I have to be so focused that sometimes I just need to be alone. So, look at these points again. Point number 1, be alone. Point 2, be a servant. Point 3, be encouraged. Thank you all very much for watching. Give me some likes, give me some hearts, share this information, share this video. Let people know that somebody is you see on TV, in the news, on social media, is always talking about stuff and talking about craziness. But listen, I'm here to encourage people to reach and move towards their destiny. That's my purpose in life. And I'm not going to give up ever. So when you call me or when you email me and you say I'm going through, I'm going to say, listen, what can we learn from this? What can we be encouraged about this situation? Yes, it might be looking like doom and gloom, but don't give up on yourself. Press forward, move forward, and get the victory. Listen, once again, in this post, there's a link. You can get a free download of a book, Encourage Yourself in the Lord. And also with the download, you get a free 20% discount for devotional book that myself and my wife Deborah wrote, called Walk Through the Doors That God Has Opened for You, a 365-day daily devotional. It is a working book, right? And so it's not a book where you read, you put it down, you need to work. So listen, once again, you get this free book, fill out that survey, short survey, be encouraged, right? Encourage yourself in the Lord. So listen, I want to thank you all very much. You all have a good day and be looking forward to more posts.